Good morning to all of you. The next set of videos, I will be covering questions on physics, questions in physics, especially designed for the entrance examination. It could be Karnataka CET or Maharashtra CET, and also these questions will also help for preparing for IIT exams also. The bottom line is to see how these questions have to be understood, analyzed, and then answered. To answer these questions, you definitely need to have a very good knowledge of your basic lessons, which of course you will be studying from NCERT books. So in each question here, I'll be first telling you what the question is, what is the thought process, how you should analyze, and how you can proceed to get the solution in a very detailed manner. And I will be selecting all the questions that have been asked in the that have been already asked in the previous exams, different exams. So these questions are very favorite and very common, and they have more probability for its repetition. Well, so the first lesson that we start is with electric field and capacitors. This includes questions on electric field, electric potential, and also capacitors. After referring to the questions that you learn from these videos, I suggest you to go through some other reading material, and I am sure it will be very easy to understand the material, and you will be in a position to answer the questions by yourself, because you will develop the skills of answering the questions. Okay, now the first question here is, a charge Q is placed at the center of the line joining two equal point charges, each equal to plus Q. The system of two charges will be in equilibrium if Q is equal to option 1 minus Q by 2, option 2 Q by 4, option 3 minus Q by 4, option 4 plus Q by 2. To answer this question, of course, a couple of methods are available, but let me choose one method based on potential energy of system of charges. Now, before going to answer, let's now go back to the synopsis part. What is the basic fundamental that we require to understand? Let me consider two charges, say Q1 and Q2. These are the two charges separated by a distance r. Now this is forming a system of two charges, and this system stores potential energy in the form of electrostatic potential energy, which is given by 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 divided by R, so many joules. Point number 1 is to remember that whenever two charges are placed in air or in vacuum, it forms a system of charge, and the system charges energy in the form of electrostatic potential energy, which is denoted by U, and the magnitude of this energy is given by 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by R. Now, let me go to consider three charges. Here we have two charges. Let me consider three charges, Q1, Q2 and Q3. These are the three charges which are kept in air. The distance between the charge Q1 and Q2, let's say it as R12. The distance between charge Q2 and Q3 is R23. And distance between charge Q3 and Q1 is R13 or R3. If you have three charges, and if the system is due to three charges, then the net potential energy is given by 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. Now let me talk about the first two charges. The first two charges are Q1, Q2 over the distance of separation, which in this case is R12. R12 is the distance of separation between the two charges. Then it is the algebraic sum with the second and third charge, the electrostatic potential energy due to second and third charge, which is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q2 Q3 divided by R23, where R23 is the distance of separation between charges Q2 and Q3, plus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, and between the charges Q1 and Q3. So 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q3 divided by R13, and this is called as the net potential energy, which is expressed in joules if there are 3 charges. Okay. Now here what the thing to be understood is that, supposing between the 2 charges, say Q and Q, I bring or I place another charge Q exactly at the center or at the midpoint. This is plus Q, this is also plus Q, and I introduce the third charge at the center. It's like you can just imagine that charge Q3 is brought to the center of this line. Then Q1, Q3, Q2 are all collinear charges because they all lie in the same straight line. If you have 3 charges lying on the same straight line, and if the center charge is exactly at the midpoint of the line joining the 2 charges, then it is to be understood that the net electric potential energy or electrostatic potential energy of these 3 charges will be equal to 0. This is the basic line of doing this problem, because in this problem you have been asked to find out the system of 2 charges will be in equilibrium. The word equilibrium has come here, and remember that if there are 3 charges are in equilibrium, then the net potential energy of the charges is equal to 0. That is what is the important thing to be remembered in this problem. So I will now write the key point of this problem. You have to now focus upon the key point which I have explained to you. Key point. Key point is, or the principle of doing this problem is, whenever you see the word equilibrium with the system of charges, you can always think of the point that when 3 charges are in equilibrium, when 3 charges are in equilibrium, then the net potential energy of the system of charges is equal to 0. This is the key point. Okay. Now we will come to read the problem once again and adopt this key point to this problem, because we have seen the word equilibrium. When a charge Q is placed at the center of the line joining 2 equal point charges. Now let's consider 2 charges, that is plus Q, and another charge plus Q, which are separated by some distance. So the charges are plus Q on one side and plus Q on the other side. At the center. So choose the center point and place the third charge at the center. Since it is the center, let's say each is at a distance R. This is R, and the distance between Q and the other end charge on the other side is also R units. Okay, now what is the value of what is asked in the question? Then the system of charges will be equilibrium under what condition? Which of these 4 will satisfy? Okay, now the key point is this. The 3 charges are in equilibrium, the net potential energy is 0. Now take the potential energy between plus Q and this Q. So it is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q divided by distance of separation is R, plus This is also plus q. They are equal charges, plus q. Then 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by r plus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. Now between this plus q and this plus q is q into q divided by 2r, and this is equal to 0. Net potential energy is equal to 0. Okay, so this is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by r plus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by r. So this implies 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught 2q by r, because q by r plus q by r is 2q by r, and I will take this on to the right hand side, is equal to minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by 2r. Now I can cancel this 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught on both sides, and what is that I am left over? 2q by r is equal to minus q by 2r. Okay, so cancel this r and r in the denominator. One of the q's on the right side, one of the q's, that is capital Q, on the left side. Then this is minus q by 2. Here on the right hand side I have minus q by 2 is equal to 2q. Okay, or 4q equals minus q. Therefore q equals minus q divided by 4. If I keep a charge at the center whose numerical value is the negative of 1/4 of the either charge at the ends, then the three charges will be in equilibrium. The meaning of saying that three charges are in equilibrium is that the net electric field at Q is 0. At Q the electric field is 0. That means if you keep a charge equal to minus q by 4 at this point, at the center point, the electric field at this center point due to plus q will be equal to the electric field at the center point due to the plus q on the right side. So both the fields are equal and opposite in direction, they cancel out. So the net field at q becomes equal to 0. Such a point where the net field is 0 is called a null point of the electric field. You may also remember this point. So whenever you have a null point, and if you or when the charges are in equilibrium, you can always find the null point and the magnitude of the charge. Okay. So answer is 2 equals minus q by 4. Option 3 is the right answer for this question.